Delbert Teague here. Welcome back to Childarsburg Anglers Anglers House, y'all. Shoot. Let's get down to it, y'all. Many of y'all are probably unaware. If you're aware, you know what's up, y'all. But it's the fall transition going on. And in the next couple of weeks, y'all, we celebrating me fishing for 3 years in the game, or making content here on YouTube, putting it up on Facebook, y'all, me chasing my dream. But let me get right into this video. You guys, it's probably one of the toughest time for anglers at this time of year, because what happened in the fall, y'all, is these fish, they patterns change up. They start feeding up for the winter, and their feeding habits change. So therefore, your bait selection needs to change, and the summering patterns are kind of dwindling down. If you've been catching them like in open water and stuff like that, they may be on docks and stuff now. But what your spotted bass is doing, they might be, they will be in your lakes, coming into the shallow bodies of waters like your creeks and stuff. And I want to share with y'all what's done helped me, because this time of year to me is like the spawn. I never see the spawn when it happens, because all this stuff is determined by nighttime temperatures, y'all. But let me get into what I would use. And the main thing is, y'all, most of these fish on your lakes could be grouped up. The ones that are shallow, they stay shallow, y'all. But your approach need to change, and you need to have the right stuff in your arsenal. To me, I think it's all about flash. You know what I mean? Matching stuff like threadfin shad, having bluegill patterns. And we're going to talk about that, what I mean by flash. And you guys, I got some baits laid around me and stuff, and I'm just going to show y'all what I would use. I don't claim to be a professional or nothing like that. I'm only 3 years in, so it's still a lot I got to learn. And when you're fishing, you're always supposed to be learning. But I don't know. I'm going to try to go from small to big on my categories. First thing I think you need to have tied on, and you can use this bait cast spinning reel, is a little swim bait, you guys. Some probably like that, something that look like a shad, you know, kind of match the hatch. Or if you're around people and you see anglers throwing the same thing, what you need to do is you need to upsize or you need to downsize. Second thing in the arsenal is gonna be, like I say, flash, the underspin. And what this help you do is stand out, you know, because like I say, these bass, they are grouping up, and what they're doing is they're corralling bait, and they're masquerading them all throughout the fall, you guys. They're feeding up because they know winter is approaching, and it's all about covering water too. So that's why I'm using these specific baits, you guys. Next up from that, you guys, we have a spinner bait. And notice how I'm taking y'all through the transition, you guys. First, we started out with this. Now we have an underspin. We getting into the flash like I talked about, y'all. And this right here is going to mimic a school of bait fish. My blades are kind of dull and dingy if I put it up close to the light, you guys. But they got shine because I polish my blades every year. I polish them when they get dirty. You guys been watching my videos. Here's the Davis spin. The contact on it is no longer staying on here. So what I'm gonna do is get a swim bait trailer and put on here, and it's ready to go. And you guys, look how it shines. It's been a while. It's been out. It's caught a lot of fish. So shout out to the Davis Bait Company. Shout out to Will Davis Jr. and William Davis. This is a phenomenal spinnerbait. A lot of people see me fish this right here, and they think it's a war eagle. It's not a war eagle, you guys. And I'm gonna show y'all the subtle differences. The heads do look the same, but they are totally different, you guys. For one, you guys, this is a war eagle. I don't know what color this is. And these, if I'll show y'all this, I don't know if you would call this right here a hook keeper, but to me, these are made not to be fish with trailers. I put a trailer on all my spinner baits and swim baits and reaction baits, you guys, because this helps the fish kind of suck the bait into their mouth. And something about the spinner bait that I'm failing to mention, you guys, this is what you want to be throwing up in cover. Wood, lay downs. You can throw it under docks. It's just a good way to mimic a school of bait fish, you guys. The next, y'all, I skipped something before I went to the spinner bait. I skipped the chatter bait. So let's go to this. This is the Z-Man Evo, and it's good for throwing into junk. It has these two. I think this is some type of wiring in here, and it's good for like spreading out to throw in the cover and stuff. I would go with this, your Evo, and your jackhammer. I have one jackhammer on the table, and with the jackhammer, you guys, a lot of people don't want to buy these because they're expensive, but I guarantee you're